G'day, I am Ray. Welcome to a hopefully beneficial straight talking video about what affects or will affect your life in Thailand. Have you come to a point in life where you've decided that where you live is not where you want to live? Have you lived your entire life for others and now you want to live your own life? Many like you, me included, have been led to Thailand. A peaceful country with friendly people, lovely women, and a low cost of living. For anyone who decides to live in Thailand long term, the next most likely step is to decide what to take to Thailand and what to leave behind. There's probably a lot you need to leave behind. There are family and friends, habits, shouting, anger, and the attitude of my way is the best way. But in this video, I'm only going to talk about the material thing. So, here's where I start giving you information to help you with some tough decisions. Moving is a big matter, and it's even bigger when it's about an international move. There are so many things you want to ship. You're afraid that you can't find it in Thailand, or buying a new one might be too expensive. But the main question will be, is it really worth doing that? Shipping more items means you need to pay the cost of shipping, and you'll likely pay more customs taxes. Now, this seems like a good time to say if my videos are helpful to you, a subscribe and a like would be much appreciated, and it'll help me to inform more people. Deciding what to bring to Thailand and what not to bring is a big headache. You don't want to ship too few items, since buying everything new costs a lot of money, and you also don't want to ship too much, since it will increase the shipping fee and customs tax. Here's some rules to help you decide easily whether or not you should ship it to Thailand. Rule number 1, necessity. Before bringing anything, ask yourself, do I really need this item in Thailand? Are you going to use it? If it's necessary for you or your family, bring it. Rule number 2, price. Set the minimum price threshold for the item. A good number is 100 USD. If anything is more expensive than $100, bring it here. If not, just sell or donate it. Rule 3, sentimental value. Does this item have sentimental value or not? If yes, bring it. But before shipping any items to Thailand, it's better to come to Thailand for a month first with the maximum you can carry on the flight. After staying here for a while, you might find out that you really do not need to ship much to Thailand at all, and you won't even need to use a shipping company at all. Instead, you can bring everything you need from your home and bring more with you every time you fly back. In case you really do need to use a shipping company, let's look at each item in category and see which products you should or should not bring to Thailand. Clothing and personal wear. Although clothing, accessories and footwear can be easily purchased in Thailand, you can bring in as many as you want. They are considered as your personal goods and most of the time won't be subject to tax, especially if you ship them by sea. The exception could be a collection of luxurious items such as watches and bags. Thailand is becoming strict about bringing these items. If you bring many of them by air, there's a high chance of paying a big amount of import tax. You might also want to purchase extra pairs of shoes. It's pretty difficult to find shoe sizes that are larger than 12 US and 46 EU and 11.5 in UK size. Decorations. Decorations are totally optional. While you can buy new decorations in Thailand, some of them, like other than basic Christmas decorations, can't be found here. Note that decorations have a high chance of being subject to tax, especially paintings and pictures. So let's go back to the rule. If it's important for your memory, bring it with you. If not, sell it. Electronic appliances. Although their prices tend to be higher than 100 USD, it's better to sell any electronic appliances, including vacuum cleaners, air conditioners, fridge, oven, washing machine, and even the television, and buy new ones in Thailand. After moving to a new country, these items will be out of warranty. They can also get broken, which is possible during shipping. In addition, the standard voltage in Thailand is 220 volts at 50 Hz, which is totally different in many countries, especially for those who come from the United States. To prevent it blowing up, you need to buy an additional power adapter in order to use it here, which costs at least 30 USD, and a power adapter for a vacuum cleaner might even cost you $100 USD. Thus, why not use that money to buy a new item here in Thailand? Electronic gadgets. For your smartwatch, camera, computer, and so on, bring them all with you while flying to Thailand. Unlike appliances, these gadgets always come with their own power adapter, allowing you to use it anywhere in the world. If the plug is different, then you can buy a plug adapter here in Thailand very cheaply. Kitchenware. You can ship cutlery and any crockery you have to Thailand. Those are considered as household goods, and most of the time you won't be taxed for it. However, be sure to pack it well, especially crockery. Wrap it with newspaper or bubble wrap. You may even want to pack them with towels to help them absorb any possible shocks during shipment. Furniture. Most of the rental accommodations in Thailand, be it an apartment, a condo, or a house, already have furniture inside. In addition, these items can be purchased in Thailand of good quality at good prices. So you won't really need to bring it here at all, unless you have some special reasons like it's expensive or valuable for your memory. Furniture is also considered household items by Thai customs. This means you can bring one of each piece of furniture to Thailand, one chair, one table, one wardrobe, and so on, without having to pay any import tax. If you come with your family, you can bring two of each. Car or motorcycle. Unless it has sentimental value, it's better to sell it and buy a new one in Thailand. Bringing a car or motorcycle here permanently is very complicated. There are many bureaucratic procedures involved, in addition to registering a car, and you also need to pay a hefty amount of import tax at 200% to 300% of your vehicle price at average. In addition, the cost of shipping a car normally starts at 50,000 baht if you ship by sea, or 300,000 baht if you ship by air. And if you're from a country with a steering wheel on the left side of the car, it's very risky to drive it here in Thailand, where the steering wheel is on the right side. If you really want to bring your car to Thailand, here's what you need to do. Get an import license and import permit from the Department of Foreign Trade, from the Ministry of Commerce. Find a shipping company for shipping and customs clearance. Get a car registration book and registration plate at the Department of Land Transport. Both import license and permit must be obtained before your vehicle gets to Thailand. Now note, to import a used car, you must hold at least a 1-year non-immigration O visa. You need to have owned the car for more than 18 months. You can only ship one car into Thailand. Also, after a successful import, you need to wait 3 years before you can sell the car. To obtain an import license and permit, you need to go to the Department of Foreign Trade. It's located on the 10th floor of the Ministry of Commerce at 563 Nonthaburi Road, Ampere Muang, Nonthaburi, postcode 11,000. Here's the required documents: a copy of your passport, a driving license from your home country, car registration and title, pictures of the front, back, left, right, inside, and engine of the car. The car registration and title must be certified by a Thai embassy. This approval process takes 1 to 2 months. Also, it's recommended to contact the Thai embassy directly at the import regulations requirements are subject to change without prior notice. You also need to get shipping insurance for your vehicle, which costs around 1% to 2% of the total value. Once your vehicle is in Thailand, you need to get a car registration book and registration plate at the Department of Land Transport. The entire process is straightforward and can be done within a couple of hours. Now here's what you need. A car registration form can be obtained at the Department of Land Transport. A certificate of import from Thai Customs, Form 32. An import entry, import list and VAT receipt. A motor insurance receipt. A copy of your passport including the visa stamp page. A certificate of residence or a work permit. Once you get to the Department of Land Transport, go to the information counter and present all your documents to the officer. Then you'll need to have your car inspected there and pay annual taxes and fees, which should cost less than 5,000 baht in total, depending on your car's age and engine size. Then you'll get the car registration book and license plates. For other items, like a bicycle, car seat for your kids, musical instruments, hobby equipment, and so on, you can go back to the 3 rules as mentioned before: necessity, price, and sentimental value, and decide again whether or not you want to ship it to Thailand. If you can declare that these items are for personal stuff, there's a chance it won't be taxed. Customs tax. It may sound like stupid advice, but don't worry too much about customs tax and try to calculate everything yourself. There are different calculations, formulas, and requirements for different items. It's hard to come up with the exact tax you need to pay. Even if you ship the exact same item with the exact same price to Thailand, you might need to pay a different amount of tax depending on which customs officer you meet. Shipping items by air has the highest chance of paying custom tax, even if it's your personal items. Here's a couple of rules you can follow to decrease or avoid customs tax. 1. Make sure it looks like your personal used item. If you buy a pair of brand new shoes, take them out of the box. 2. If you can't make your newly purchased item look like a used product, bring a receipt with you. This is to make sure the customs officer won't overcharge the price. Note that I can't guarantee the results since it's purely based on the customs officer's decision. Even the major shipping providers like DHL, FedEx and UPS cannot estimate the amount of tax. There will be less tax problems if you bring the item with you while coming to Thailand, but you will still need to use the same rules as I mentioned before. Shipping by sea has the least tax problems. The freight forwarders can calculate tax for you ahead of time, and you can pay tax to the freight forwarder company directly. They will do the customs clearance for you, and you won't need to worry about it anymore. Therefore, if you're afraid of bringing any item that has a high potential of a big amount of tax, it's better to talk to the shipping company first and let them calculate the customs tax. Then you can decide again whether or not you want to bring it with you. In addition, for household goods and personal items, most of the time you won't need to pay tax for these at all when shipping via sea. Okay folks, that's it for this time. I'm always interested to hear about related experiences you may have had, your thoughts, or anything in particular that you would like to know more about. That's what the comments below are for. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, share this information, take care, and bye for now.